Owatonna High School baseball coach is Tate Cummins. My gosh, here we go. It's time to talk baseball. Hard to believe, but I'm sure you and the baseball players are thrilled that we're up to this this time of the season, right, Tate?
It is hard to believe. You know, we still have quite a bit of snow on the ground, and it's been so cold. It's been a long winter, but we are anxious. We're ready to get going. This is our first week that we've been allowed to do some throwing and some workouts, and it's gone very well.
So explain what this is. This is different than the beginning of practice, per se?
Yeah, the Minnesota State High School League, it's something that the coaches, we've been pushing for years, and they finally approved it. And basically, if you relate it to the Minnesota Twins, where their pitchers and catchers go down early and try to get an extra week or two in, we're allowed to get an extra 5 days in with our players, and we can work with all players, and it's primarily used just to get your arm caught up and try to reduce the amount of soreness that you do have that first week, because you're doing a lot of defense, you know, your infield reps, your outfield reps, and so now we're just focusing on throwing, and it's been nice to be able to focus on that core element of the game and go through some of the mechanics and drills that we have. So it's been great.
The Huskies team, well, what do things look like here heading into the season?
It looks like we'll have a good number of seniors. You know, we have a lot of the juniors that are returning, and so I believe we're at 9 seniors, so it'll be a kind of a heavy lineup with seniors. That's from what we're anticipating. Many of them have varsity experience, and they've had a tremendous year in athletics with football, basketball, wrestling, hockey, and so we're excited to see what they can do on the baseball diamond.
And so this week you said it's working on arm things. Does next week start kind of a regular sort of practice then?
Yeah, it'll transition into, you know, our full practice, which is about 3 hours in length. This week it's been right around hour and 15, hour and 30 minutes. Again, a lot of throwing, stretching, some cardio workouts. And so next week it'll be that 3-hour practice where we're hitting up base running, defense hitting, and also a time where each team, 9th grade, JV, and varsity, can have a few minutes just to talk about some team goals and different norms that we want to address. So we'll be full strength next week.
Are you likely to get anything in outdoors, or are we looking at indoor stuff initially next week?
It'll be all indoors at the Owatonna Middle School. The week after, we are giving the athletes Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, where they can go take advantage of spring break here at the high school. We'll be back at it on Thursday at the middle school. Then that Friday and Saturday, we're going to go down to the Dome. I think we'd be really pushing it to get outside the next two and a half weeks.
Now, is this coming season the second season with the pitch count for pitchers during the varsity season?
It is.
And how was year one?
I thought it went really well. We were able to, stay under that pitch count. It really did not limit us too much. I can't recall a game where, he's at his limit, we got to take him out. Typically when they get over that 100 mark, they're worn out, especially early in the season. So I do like the rule. We do have to focus on developing more pitchers, and we have to start that at a young age, grade 9. If you have any type of arm strength and it looks like, you can control yourself out of the mound, we're going to take a real close look at you, just because we do need a large number of arms to get through the high school season with 20 games, typically played in about 5 weeks of time.
And is there something, I know that the Owatonna schedule can frequently have some kind of highlight sort of games or events. Are there some things that stand out this season for your baseball schedule?
After every home game, we do have our grade 3 and 4 players in the city come down and work on some throwing and pitching.
Great.
And that happens after every home game for about 45 minutes or so, and that'll be run by our pitching coach, Brian Price, along with myself and other players. So that's a great opportunity for our younger fans and players to get involved. And we do have a senior night which is a little bit later in the year in May against Faribault. Other than that, just your standard baseball.
And what is the opening date? Fingers crossed here for the actual start of the season, Tate?
It looks like our first game is scheduled for Thursday, April 5th against Red Wing, and that's going to be, you never know. This weather could change over, but the way it looks right now with the amount of frost and snow we have, that might be pushing it. But we're going to be ready regardless.
All right, so good to get the guys together and start working on that conditioning and then blend into practice here real soon. Tate Cummins, Owatonna High School Baseball. Great to talk to you, Tate, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the diamond here real soon.
Thanks, Ray.
All right, Owatonna High School Baseball on the KRFO Coaches Show.